Hey guys, this is MoonLight Lotus here with another episode of Gaming Talks, and today I'll be talking to you about the Nintendo Switch. Will the Nintendo Switch have the juice? Will it have the needed power? Can it push it? Can it push it? Honestly, I don't think so. I know many people don't. Some people are just like gung ho, like yeah, it can do it, it can do it. Before I even start doing this, I seen a trailer for it on YouTube, and it actually looked good. The trailer looked good, but when you think about it, it just it's not so much there. But to help me break this down to you, I got my boy that I met on small YouTube exposure. Link to explain what that is in the description. TheCapedDrewSader. Alright? Hope you guys enjoy.
What's up, guys? It's the TheCapedDrewSader here. Before we get into this, I want you to make sure that you subscribe to MoonLight Lotus, okay? He's doing us a big favor right now. So, if you're listening to this right now, go ahead and smack that subscribe button, smack that like button. Do what you need to do to help us out, alright? Now, I want you guys to remember way back in the day when your mom or dad bought you the GameCube, the Nintendo GameCube. You remember that thing? Okay. Now, how many of you still have the GameCube? Raise your hand. Yeah, that's what I thought. Who here has a Nintendo Wii? And who here actually still uses the Nintendo Wii? Of course. So now you can kind of see where I'm getting at with this. Nintendo has just been lately. And I'm sure they've came to the same realization, so they went the extra mile and made the Nintendo Switch. I'm guessing they think this is going to be like their breakthrough from all those mistakes that they've made. But I'm more than kind of iffy about that. You see, they failed on the GameCube. They failed on the Wii. They failed on the Wii U. I don't even know what the fuck that was. And now they're just totally changing the game, just expecting a miracle to happen. But I don't know. This is just one of those things that I feel like, just leave it in the past. Like, yeah, you guys had the 64, stuff like that, Super Nintendo. You guys rocked it back in the day. You created Mario, pretty much. You created that world for the kids and all that. You did an amazing job, Nintendo, but I mean, I think it's time for you to just sit back and just accept the fact that, people moved on. Things happen. So the question for today is, will the Nintendo Switch live up to its expectations? Personally, nope. Okay, first things first, they have too much going on with that. Like, when you look at the trailer for it, you see people constantly switching from the mobile, you could say, version of it and connecting it to your TV. I feel like, yeah, that's going to get, the hype up a little bit. The fact that you can just, like, take it anywhere and then when you're at home, plug it into your TV. But I'm guessing the first month or two when you get it, I mean, yeah, it's something new, but you're going to get bored of it after a while. Same thing with the Wii. It was almost revolutionary with this whole motion sensor bullshit. But then after a while, it just started to get, like, why? Why, Nintendo? Now, I get the whole, point that they're trying to make is you could play anytime, but who's going to play anytime like that? If I got to go to work, I got to go to work. I'm not going to unplug a game and play it on my way to work and on my way back from work. Like, people got to relax. You're trying to fry people's eyes and brains. People will play when they want to play. You don't need to force it upon them, giving them all these options to play whenever and wherever they want. All you're doing is creating zombies. So, as we're in the topic of the Switch part of it, these controllers, or so-called controllers, I don't know what these are. You, like, I mean, yeah, I get the whole you want to, take it off and, ease of access is what they're trying to get with. But these controllers are the size of a toothpick. Now, don't get me wrong. I have little hands, so I'm not going to have a problem with it. But everybody else who's average size, man, they're going to have some trouble. Let me tell you that. First, you're going to have to get used to not having a single controller in your hand. But I feel like having two separate, kind of like how you had the Wii controller and then you had the nunchuck, you it kind of confuses people, I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say, but having one controller rather than two in each hand, it gets kind of confusing in a way. But not only that, but if you're going to play with two people, now you take one of those controller things and you give it to somebody else. So now you're left with one. What the hell can you do with that little ass control? There's also a part in the trailer when it shows they're like at this party or whatnot, which one, why are you playing games at a party? You should be drinking and spending time with your family slash friends, whatever it is. Have fun at the party. Don't sit there like a lame playing video games. But okay, so you do decide to play with somebody. This little ass screen. You might as well just pull out a phone and play on that. It's no difference. I honestly feel like an iPad is bigger than this. Why do they have to go so little with everything? Like, what is the point of this? If you could just connect it to your TV and play on your TV, leave it on your TV. Play on your TV. When you gotta go, you gotta go. You gotta go do shit. That's fine. Come back. It ain't going nowhere. As long as you save all your progress, you'll be good. I'm telling you now, if I see somebody on the train playing this fucking Switch bullshit, I'm going to record them and they're going to get blasted all over YouTube, all over Facebook, all over Twitter. Point blank period. Because this is just nonsense. Like, I get what they're trying to do, kind of. It's always good to give you options, but they're doing too much now. They're throwing it way out on a limb right now. Like I said before, keep it in the past, Nintendo. You had your run. You did good. You did great. You guys are legendary. You don't need to keep trying and trying and trying. You have all the money you need. There's not much else you need to do. You guys aren't going bankrupt. We all know. If somebody says the word Mario, you guys make money off of it. So again, the question is, will the Nintendo Switch make ends meet for Nintendo? And again, the answer for me is no. So, what else is there to say? If I were to give it a rating from 1 to 10, I'd say -100. Throw that piece of garbage away. Stop while you're ahead. Do not release it. You guys are good, okay? Of course, there's going to be the couple months of a hype train. That's fine. That's usual. That happens with everything. But give it a year. Nobody will be playing it. I guarantee. And if they are playing it, it is only on their TVs. They're not going to be taking it anywhere with them. It'll be sitting there on their entertainment stand or their dresser collecting dust. That is what it's going to do, and that is how it's going to stay. But hey, that's my opinion. Who gives a fuck about me, right? This is the TheCapedDrewSader. Thanks for listening to my random rant. Gonna pass it over to my boy MoonLight Lotus. Take a listen to what he has to say.
Hey guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. That was the TheCapedDrewSader speaking, alright? He came through and he just did the thing. So make sure you check out his channel. The link will be in the description and in the comments. I know you guys don't like looking in descriptions. Boom. Now, on to what I think about the Nintendo Switch. And I think it is a switch up. See, Nintendo has always been good at being a game changer, yes. Alright? Well, I shouldn't say good at it, but trying to be a game changer is a more accurate statement. They try and try and try, but they rarely ever succeed. For me, the Nintendo's best looking console, besides the 64, was the Nintendo Wii. The Nintendo Wii was good. I didn't like the controllers because the controllers were kind of like wacky, but they were tolerable. But I prefer like an Xbox looking controller or a PlayStation looking controller. But if they made like a Nintendo Wii Part 2, they went back to that shape with better graphics card and capabilities and more space in it. I like that. I like the look of it. It was a cool looking tower. They had that going for them. And then the Nintendo, it was the Wii U? Yeah, the Wii U came out, and that was just bullshit. And I know it was like Wii U, like Wii U XL or some shit. You know, here's a small version, here's a slightly bigger version. Now, with the Nintendo Switch, they're hype about you can take it on the go with you. And I can understand that to an extent. Like, maybe you're on, like, a bus or something. Like, you know, when I was in college, and I would go to school, I'd be on, like, the bus playing my phone games or whatever, like Zenonia and shit. And that would be fun to have. They would take, like, my Skyrim I was playing at home and played on the bus while I'm waiting to get to where I'm going. I would enjoy that, but I don't think it can handle that. I don't think it can handle these games. I really don't. Something that small, playing Skyrim, or like Fallout 4, or like Gears of War, or GTA, I don't even think it can handle like fucking Saints Row 1. I really don't. And that's my main concern. I don't want to spend money. I also hope people don't spend money on something just to find out, holy shit, it can't play anything. And a couple companies have already come out and said that they're not gonna make a game. They're not gonna put their game on that. So it's already not looking too good for them on that front. Now, Nintendo has this thing where they have a ton of in-house games. Like, they have a ton. And I think that's good for them. They are capable of thriving without third-party support, even though third-party support will really help them out. But their games are whack. So that's the downfall. That's the downfall. I know their shit's whack. How many Mario games can you have? How many? I understand that Mario is a classic, and they have kept Mario alive and going, but at a certain point, can we just switch it up? Can we please switch it up? Can we get a Donkey Kong game? Can we get a Metroid game? They recently got the rights to Bayonetta, and so that's cool. So, and a bit more Bayonetta games, that would be great. I want that. Alright? I feel like Bayonetta was a good pick for them to get. They're finally adding something new to their roster. But with that being said, now Bayonetta is not in their clutches forever. She is trapped. Nintendo has trapped her, sadly. I'm not gonna buy a Nintendo Switch just for Bayonetta. The only game I ever want from them. Now I know Splatoon's like a hit game and stuff like that, but it's not enough. It's not enough. Like, let's say you can only have one console, right? Only one. What are you gonna get? Are you gonna get the Nintendo Switch? It's like Xbox Scorpion or the PS4 Pro. Me personally, I'm gonna go for the PS4 Pro because I'm tired of Microsoft and their bullshit. I'm tired of Microsoft already. So I would go for the PS4 Pro. I would enjoy their exclusives and their third-party support because they have it. I feel like if you get the Nintendo Switch, you're stuck. You're jammed with only their games because you're not going to play other games. Let's say all your other friends are playing Battlefield 1. Can you play Battlefield 1 on that? Can you? I doubt it. You can't. Because I don't think you can handle it. I don't think that tablet can handle it. The Nintendo is good for party games. Alright? If you're at a party, a little get together with family, and you want the kids to do something, get out of your face so you can get your drink on. Or if you're at a birthday party, or a little study session, you want to have a little study break, play that. Your kids are going to your grandma's house. Boom, they can play that there. It's something to do, to pass the time, to burn the time. For me, their best game is Bayonetta and Smash Bros. That's it. Pokemon. Although Pokemon's starting to go down the drain too. So, what else do you have, Nintendo? Like, when I think of all three of the consoles, Xbox and Sony, they're going to war each other hard. You have the PC just in the clouds watching them like, peasants. And then you have Nintendo in the corner eating glue. yellow glue. You know that's really glue or not, because you clumped up pee. So that's the hierarchy of it in my mind. It's just why. So do I think the Switch will have the juice? No. There are companies saying they're not going to be putting their game on that. So as I said, it doesn't work for them. Their in-house games, they're getting boring. I'm tired of seeing Mario. Like, if they could just stop making Mario games for like at least 5 years and make something else during that time period, I'd really appreciate it. So this has been my thoughts on the Nintendo Switch and how will it work. This is more of a rant, really. So hope you guys enjoyed it. All right, MoonLight Lotus here. Get ready for that daily question. It's the end of the video, so you know what it's time for. It's time for the daily question, dog. All right. So are you going to buy the Switch? Does it interest you? Does it pull you in? You know, have you read up on the specs and whatnot after all you've heard from this video, maybe from other videos? Do you still want to cop it? Do you still want one in your living room, in your bedroom? And what third-party game do you hope to see? Because we all know they've been having trouble for years getting that third-party support. So you can answer me on the Twitters. Hit me with a tweet at MoonLight Lotus 1, or right below this very video is this thing called the comment section. Right down there, leave me a comment. All right, let's talk gaming, me and you. All right, comment to comment. Also, make sure you check out the TheCapedDrewSader's channel. All right, I've perused over his content a little bit, and it looks pretty dank. I gotta say, it looks pretty dank. All right, so just go check that out, and go tell him MoonLight Lotus sent you. You know, we gotta show each other support and grow together. MoonLight Lotus here, over and out.
It's MoonLight Lotus, when up the reader support it. MoonLight Lotus, is games of friends and you know it. Notice how this upvoted and make sure you comment and share with your friends and homies. We out. It's MoonLight Lotus, y'all.
it's the end of the video, so you know what it's time for. It's time for the daily question, dog. All right. So are you going to buy the Switch? Does it interest you? Does it pull you in? You know, have you read up on the specs and whatnot after all you've heard from this video, maybe from other videos? Do you still want to cop it? Do you still want one in your living room, in your bedroom? And what third-party game do you hope to see? Because we all know they've been having trouble for years getting that third-party support. So, you can answer me on the Twitters. Hit me with a tweet at MoonLight Lotus 1. Or, right below this very video is this thing called the comment section. Right down there, leave me a comment, alright? Let's talk gaming, me and you. Alright, comment to comment. Also, make sure you check out the TheCapedDrewSader's channel. Alright, I've perused over his content a little bit, and it looks pretty dank. I gotta say, it looks pretty dank. Alright, so just go check that out. And go tell him MoonLight Lotus sent you. You know, we gotta show you some support. And grow together. MoonLight Lotus here, over and out.